She served as the secretary to this extremely narcissistic man for 9 years, managing everything for him like a shadow. But just when he proposed marriage, she handed in her resignation. This man was Ethan Hart, the vice president of a corporation, handsome, wealthy, and incredibly capable, but his narcissism was unparalleled. Every morning, he felt ridiculously handsome, completely immersed in his own charm. And this secretary was the final, indispensable piece of his perfect life. For 9 years, Mia always arrived at the office earlier than him, arranging everything perfectly, from tie selection to schedules, as flawlessly as a precise artificial intelligence. She could even anticipate all his needs before he even spoke. But just when everyone thought Mia would stay with the vice president forever, she calmly submitted her resignation. This news was like a magnitude 10 earthquake for Ethan. He couldn't understand it, so he went to ask his best friend. His friend told him it was a burnout period, just like how couples get tired of each other after 9 years. But who is Ethan? He's perfection itself. How could anyone possibly tire of him? He racked his brains, and suddenly, a scene flashed into his mind. That night at the party, he sent Mia to buy flowers for another girl. When she returned, he noticed her eyes were red. He instantly realized that Mia wasn't bored, she was jealous because she loved him so much. This major discovery thrilled him. He confidently concluded, Mia likes me. But what Ethan didn't know was that the real reason Mia resigned had nothing to do with him. Mia had finally paid off all her family's debts. She didn't want to be someone else's appendage anymore. She just wanted to reclaim her own life, have a sweet romance, and then get married. To keep Mia, Ethan offered incredibly generous terms: a promotion, a company car, a house, and even paying off all her family's debts. But Mia refused them all. She firmly told him that she wanted to reclaim her life as Mia, not forever remain Ethan's secretary. This made Ethan even more certain that she was unrequited love and was throwing a tantrum. During the interview for Mia's successor, their conflict finally erupted. Ethan only wanted a secretary exactly like Mia, while Mia told the interviewees that the job would make them lose themselves. When Ethan questioned her, asking if following his life wasn't a life in itself, Mia finally revealed the reason that devastated him. I'm 29 years old. It's time to date and get married. Dating? Marriage? These two words exploded in Ethan's mind like bombs. He couldn't accept that Mia left him for such an ordinary reason. For the first time, he felt panic and drove to Mia's house that very night. He confronted her, demanding to know if she was dating someone else behind his back. Mia, both angry and amused, poured out all the grievances she had endured for the past 9 years, being on call 24/7 every day, having no personal time, and never being able to get a good night's sleep. If this continued, she would be alone for the rest of her life. Looking at the woman who had given him 9 years of her youth, and hearing her plans for the future completely devoid of her, Ethan's pride and possessiveness surged. He finally came up with what he considered the perfect solution. He took a deep breath and, in an unyielding tone, said to Mia, then you can stay and work here. I, Ethan Hart, am willing to marry you. Proposing marriage directly to keep his secretary, how would you rate this domineering CEO move? Will this perfect secretary accept this sudden CEO's wife status?